Hey, thanks for joining us today. I'm Dave Gracia, and you're watching Xpress Outdoors.
First night in a tree stand.
There's one right to your left. Right behind you. Here comes another one. Keep calling.
I take one, but Zoe has a hard time retrieving them.
Today's show, Carson and I are heading to Montana to do a little antelope hunting. Alright, here we are. The time has finally arrived. We're on our way. We're about 14 hours away from our destination. We're heading to Montana to hunt some antelope. Pretty excited about this trip, not only because I've never killed an antelope before, but mainly this is Carson's first time out of state on a big game hunt. So we're on our way. We're going to be meeting up with my buddy Grant in Livingston, Montana. He's been doing all the scouting. He's got a few located for us, so all we're going to have to do is get out there, find them, and put the old sneak on them, and hopefully we'll be shooting straight. So, Antelope, Livingston, Montana, here we come. Being this is Carson's first time out of state, and I'm a nice dad, I'm going to let him go first. Besides, I lost the coin flip. We spotted a group of antelope. It's got a nice buck in it. Carson decided he wants to go after him, so we're putting a game plan together, and we're going to go see if we can get it done. To sneak on this buck, we used the fence line to break up our outline. That way, if we had to, we could stop and act like a fence post. I was just a big fence post. We figured if we could just get to the top of this next knob that we'd be in shooting distance for Carson. okay, buddy? Nice shot.
It's a good buck.
Yeah, it is.
First Montana antelope. First antelope altogether. But spotted him way off. There was a few other kind of scattered. There he was with 4 does and another little buck, and just walked the fence line real slow. We had another buck in the other pasture, so we were worried about spooking him too, so we were going real slow and just staying real low. And came up over the hill, and he was sitting right there at about 250 yards, and put the smack down on him. So Xpress Outdoors strikes again.
The next day we got to the same area where Carson killed his buck, because we had seen another nice buck out there, so we're going to go see if we can get on him.
Well, we just spotted a couple nice groups of antelope out here in the field, and looks like one of them's got a pretty nice buck in it, so we're going to gear up, go out there. Got my pretty little vest on, really brings out my eyes. But we'll go out there and see if we can't get closer and take a look at this buck and see if we want to take him. Here we go. Buck right down here, and we would go after him. He's a little light on the left side, and he's tall, got a nice curl to him, but he's just a little bit weak. I'm just kidding. If he comes close enough, we're gonna shoot him. Evening of day 2. Got on a ton of antelope, a lot of nice bucks. 2 real good ones. So couldn't close the deal today, though. We couldn't get close enough to get a shot. But we're gonna come back in the morning. Backed out tonight, so we didn't spook them. We'll come back in the morning, see if we can't get my dad on one of those big ones. But yeah, I've seen a ton of antelope, so it's been a kick in the butt so far.
Day 3, same area, still after the same buck. We spot this pretty nice buck, so we get in position and get everything ready just in case he's good enough. We're going to take him. After looking at that first buck and deciding to pass on him, we see another buck coming down the hill, and he looks pretty good. We look him over a little bit, and it still wasn't quite the buck that we had seen earlier. He was a good one, and we let him go, and I don't think my cameraman was too happy with me.
It's a pretty good one.
Alright, so let's look at this situation here. My first time in Montana, first time ever antelope hunting, never killed an antelope. I'm on the 3rd day of the hunt. I have 2 really nice bucks come into shooting range, and I don't shoot them? Somebody slapped me. Well, here we are, day 4 of our antelope hunt. Carson scored right off the get on a nice buck. We've been seeing a few. Yesterday we got on a couple that probably maybe should have shot. Probably being a little bit too picky for my first time antelope hunting, but we're getting to see it a lot. We had obviously you can see we got a little bit of a weather change going for us right now, so we're going to go out and see if we can spot something that we can try to get close to and get a shot at. But anyways, we've had our opportunities. They're just getting a little picky. Friday was pretty uneventful. We didn't get on any antelope that we could put a stalk on, but on our way back into town, we did spot a group of antelope out on state property that we could actually hunt. And being the following day was our last day to hunt, my last day to hunt, my last day to put something on the ground, we figured we're going to get up nice and early that morning. We're going to be out there at first light and see if we can't get on them.
There's 2 bucks right coming out of those trees. See them? They're going the other way. To the right. They're shooting. Nice shot. Had a baby.
I don't know if he's the biggest.
Hey, it's last day. We don't care.
Did you get it on film?
We got her.
I was on that one. He just started to walk out and the doe walked with him. He got right behind the trees.
Good job.
Last day of the season. Well, last day of the season. We seen some antelope last night coming out of town, and we figured we'd give it a shot. This morning we came over the hill and we hit the jackpot antelope. We had a lot of nice bucks. I don't know if this was the biggest one, but he gave me the first clear shot. 200 and a little over 200 yards. But last day of the season, I couldn't be happier. Antelope hunting in Montana with my buddy Grant, my son Carson. And when you can hunt antelope with your friends and family, it doesn't get any better than that. Carson killed a nice buck first day, and then it's been kind of slow since then. But we got it done. Like I say, he's not the biggest, but boy, I'm happy. So we're gonna get him cleaned up, get him out of here. We head out tomorrow morning with 2 bucks in the back of the truck. Hey, thanks for joining us today. We had a great time in Montana chasing antelope. This trip was really special for me because it's the first time I got to go out of state with my son Carson, and he got to kill a really nice antelope. The other thing too is I got to spend some time with my old friend Grant and his family. Fed us well, put us on antelope. I mean, we ate like kings. It was awesome. But anyways, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And until we see you next time, remember, shoot straight.